Alright guys, how's it going? KHP3 here once again for some quick gaming news for you. Now pretty much yesterday it was confirmed that WWE 2K17 pre-orders will come with two versions of Bill Goldberg, and pretty much anybody who's seen wrestling back in the day, back in the WCW days and WWE, Bill Goldberg was the shit, dominating everybody in his way. He pretty much had a short run in WWE. I think about was probably not even 2 years, probably like a year and a half or something like that. Where he faced off Brock Lesnar in WrestleMania 20 in 2004, and after that he left and he never returned back to wrestling. But before him, he was in WCW just dominating people. But pretty much if you pre-order the game, the WWE 2K17 game, you will also be able be played two versions of him based on his WCW and WWE personas, and pretty much in two additional two areas. I'm just messing up here. An additional two arenas, WCW Monday Nitro and Halloween Havoc, are being offered as pre-order bonuses on all platforms. It was a new cinematic style trailer for this news. Has also been released as well, along with the news. So I definitely put the link to that in the description below if you want to check that out as well. It's pretty cool. CGI wasn't really all that, but for the most part it was pretty much just showing Goldberg, and pretty much he kind of aged overall pretty good. So pretty much I'm a very big wrestling fan. I definitely was going to look forward to looking at WWE 2K17, see what they improved on from WWE 2K16. And I've been playing wrestling games since the original PlayStation, so I've been around for a while. I played pretty much the majority of the SmackDown vs. Raw, and I got the first two WWE 2K games way back when they went through WWE 2K14 and stuff, and with 2K. And I definitely enjoy the games, and I definitely like wrestling. And pretty much wrestling isn't how it was back then, but it's still entertaining every now and again to see. And I pretty much can't wait to hear more news about 2K17. It definitely interests me. See what kind of game modes they're gonna do. What kind of different game mechanics they're gonna do. Because last year was actually pretty good, and I definitely enjoyed that a lot. I put about a good 40 hours in the career mode and stuff. So it's still pretty interesting to see. But yeah, I can't wait to see more news about this game in general. And definitely when I find some more news, I definitely will be doing the gaming news video on it, because I do like wrestling myself. And as a big wrestling fan, I think I would do myself a very big service if I don't talk about it. And on top of that, No Man's Sky actually being delayed and pretty much being released now in August. Pretty much it says here that Hello Games No Man's Sky will now release the game on August 9th. And pretty much it said the new release date can now be found on the game's official page on Sony's website. The leak was rumored earlier this week via in-store communication from Sony to the U.S. GameStop. It's pretty much said, while it's disappointing, it's important to remember that Hello Games is a Chinese team, and the idea of No Man's Sky was always going to be a difficult, very difficult one to pull off. Let's just hope that the delay allows them to create a masterpiece. And pretty much it says some stuff as well, talking about the game, from them as well. It said the game really has come together in such a critical relief as we sit and play it now, and as I watch playable testers every day, I can finally let myself get excited we're actually doing this. However, as we approach the final deadlines, we realize that some of the key moments needed extra polish to bring them up to standards. I have had to make the tough choices to delay the game for a few weeks to allow us to deliver something special. And yeah, that's pretty much for the most part that what they did. So definitely, delay games are very good. This is a generation of delay games, so don't rush your games, Capcom. Yeah, I'm looking at you. Don't rush your games. Just trying to just trying to rush it out there, just trying to complete it as soon as possible. No, if you need more time, delay the game. The game's not going anywhere. Make it polished to your full intent, and then pretty much release it when you're done. I definitely, they're a very short team. I didn't know they were a small team. I didn't know how small they were. I could look them up right now, but it was a very small team. So this is actually very, very, very big project. Going to all different planets and stuff. So just from stuff I've heard from it already, even though I don't know the concept of the game, I don't think nobody do. I'm pretty sure it's definitely a hard task for them as well. Now on to some other news dealing with No Man's Sky, which kind of question question humanity for a while, but you know, then again, there's a lot of crazy things going on now. So, No Man's Sky creator, he stated, "I gotten death threats over the delayed news." Really? It's crazy. It's really crazy. Pretty much he said that on Twitter. He said, "I have received loads of death threats this week, but don't worry. Hello Games now looks like the house of Home Alone." And pretty much right here it says, Kotaku on Wednesday reported through retail sources that No Man's has been delayed, and then pretty much it will be releasing on August 9th. And pretty much he said, here's actually from it says the Kotaku writer who first reported the delay also said he received death threats over the world, and this is pretty much what it stated. It says, "Your little article about No Man's Sky being delayed has made me hate you to the very core. It's the only thing I live for, and you go and write that bullshit about delay instead of visiting London later this month. I think I come to you and say hi to you and fuck you up. You think you can get away with this that easy? Making fun of our Reddit page also. It's not like you have a death wish. We will find you. Be afraid, human. We are coming for you." Really? Wow. So, I mean, delay games are everything. Delay games in generation is nothing new. And this pretty much hating somebody and pretty much making death threats because of a delay game. First of all, you need to slap yourself. Then you got to sit in the corner and think about your life. Honestly. Because that's stupid. Like, pretty much, a person making games, a AAA game. I think it's a AAA game. AAA games. Yeah, it's a AAA game. Making AAA games pretty much takes a long time to do. There's a lot of processing, a lot of development time. They pretty much work on it probably 5-6 years or something like that. So it's been going on for a while. And you're pretty much making a death threat stating like, just because, you made the news and pretty much you didn't, didn't say this in London or something when you visit. We're coming for you? Nah. Not really. No. People who wrote this, they just need to really think about their lives. And I don't know, there's a lot of assholes on the internet. Pardon my language. There's a lot of assholes on the internet that just want to write anything. Just butchered about everything. Pretty much this person that wrote this probably ain't going to do nothing in real life. Honestly, he'll probably say something about that, making death threats, and pretty much be honest with you, that's actually what's it called? Like a cyber crime. So pretty much they can trace that back to who wrote this, the IP address, or what on his phone. Look like it is from the phone, from a text or whatever, and pretty much you can find them. Honestly, to be honest with you, you can go to jail for a long time for that. So making death threats to developers who work hard, work their asses off to provide us entertainment at the end of the day, that's if you want the game so bad, why don't you I don't know, why don't you start up your own studio, see how easy it is, or see how hard it is to do a game, with a whole bunch of people and development time and, budget scheduling and all that stuff as well, and expensive. So, go ahead and do your own studio. Because I was actually about to do a separate video on this. I may do a separate video on this anyway. It pretty much goes within No Man's Sky. So, I may do a different gaming discussion, talk about, gamers should be more patient, or gamers shouldn't do this or whatever like that. Because this is like a person's like life you're talking about. And pretty much this is like, providing hours of entertainment. He probably has, 5 or less than 5 hours of sleep a day, pretty much working on it. Because, I heard about game developers, they work nonsense on it, depending on the company and stuff. So, yeah, it's crazy. It's definitely crazy. So, that's about it. Like, comment, subscribe, let me know anything about the gaming news. WWE 2K17, are you getting the game? Are you hyped about the trailer? I'll put that trailer in the description below. No Man's Sky, let me know what you think about the delays, being delayed to August. And let me know about that No Man's Sky. No Man's Sky creator is actually, getting death threats. Because this is some bullshit. Like, honestly. Like, many people on the world don't have nothing else to do. Read a book, get a life, get a job, start a family, do something instead of just doing some nonsense, stupid stuff, honestly. Because this world is crazy. This world is crazy. The internet is crazy. And you just got some crazy people all in general. So that's it all clicks together at the end of the day. So that's about it. Thanks for watching, and check you guys later on my next gaming news video, gaming discussion, and gameplay. Have a nice one, guys, and thanks again for watching my video.